Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Wilds, where today we're starting off in-game because the diva had a song to sing and it gave me buffs when I logged in to make sure that everything was running smoothly, and it is. And so what we have missed is the handler saying that Rove said that he spotted a talking artifact and we should go see what the heck he means by that. So let's go see what the heck he means by that. Okay, looks like he's at his house. That makes sense. Also, I've got myself some new layered armor going on, with no two pieces being from the same monster. Might as well grab some ore while we're here. Oh, Rove is not in his house. Rove is over there. Oh, hey, it's the level checker. Do I have to DPS this thing down? It's cold. I'll just have to live with the cold for now.
Well met, friends, and my thanks for making the journey. I asked you here but for one reason alone. This talking artifact. It appeared without warning and utters the most confounding things, without a mouth at that. What say we examine it more closely together?
Sure, let's have a look.
Aye, that's the spirit.
Fascinating. I've never seen an artifact quite like this before. Rove, did you say it could talk?
Listen for yourselves. Its utterings continue as we speak.
My word. How is it able to vocalize? And does it contain some kind of instrument or sound box?
Huh? It stopped.
Yes, right in the middle of invasion and subjugation. That doesn't sound scary at all.
We should have a look around. Check for anomalies. You never know.
I will remain here. Stay on your guard out there.
The scout flies are reacting.
Let's see where they take us.
But first, let's take a quick trip into the tent so that I'm not shivering here. Hot drinks are over here. Yeah, Curbster, GOG is coming in December, and yes, we are eating very well. Kind of wish they actually gave this an intelligible voice.
Clear, but their behavior is abnormally hostile. The guild authorizes you to neutralize this threat.
Hey, someone from the guild should investigate why these monsters have different damage numbers.
There go the scout flies again.
Come on.
So these mini Omegas are filled with gunpowder, it seems.
What do you think those monsters we fought were?
Long legs, rotund bodies, and mask-like attachments. They resemble an obscure group of 17 megalithic artifacts, lovingly coined the Mega 17.
The what? I don't believe I've ever heard of these before. And really, rotund bodies, spindly legs, and masks makes it sound like some new species of Gajalaka.
Up there!
Oh my, it's in trouble. And it can talk?
All I'm hearing is that baby Sacred calling for help!
No time to lose. Hunter, the guild authorizes you to slay the Nursilla.
Understood.
That doesn't look like a normal Nursilla.
Hey, this Nursilla is acting kind of funny.
Yeah, most Nursillas don't shoot lasers. Also, most Nursillas don't have this glitchy appearance going on. And most Nursillas play different music.
Feels so good. Where did you learn these new tricks?
Don't let your guard down.
Can't move.
Hey, Cat, you wanna help at all? At all? Even a little? Wish my cat would be more proactive about helping me get out of sleep. Well then. Well, so much for this offset.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
You know, that heal would have been necessary if you'd woken me up. I actually just went and refought the FF14 Omega earlier today as a refresher.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Yeah, Curbster, it is pretty interesting seeing lasers coming from a Nursilla. Who knew that with Omega we would also get effectively a Nursilla subspecies? That
What are those things?
does not belong here.
I don't remember seeing creatures like that the last time we came through the cliffs.
I feel like it should have done more than just para. The whole point of Morble's bad breath is that it does every status. But then again, they can't, well, paralyze and sleep it at the same time in this game. I would have settled for para and flash and poison. Excuse me, give me that wound.
Time to go on the offensive. Do your thing, young
That was a
man.
good flinch.
All right. Perfect.
Now the question is that a free para every time? Or will it eventually stop paralyzing? Or will the Morble eventually just leave? Also, I feel like we should have saved Alpha and Omega as soon as the Nerscylla left. Oh, that's a bunch of mini Omegas.
I thought these might be Nerscylla halflings, but there's no way.
They're everywhere.
It's on its last legs. Just a little more.
The problem with a Nerscylla being on its last legs is it has 4 of them. Ooh, nice para.
Well done. That couldn't have been an easy hunt. Let's go free those two tied up back there. They may be able to tell us what's going on.
All right, well, that's our Nerscylla question mark down. And we got a uniquely crafted screw out of it. Which Nerscyllas don't usually have those. I like how even its icon has this hologram thing going on.
We're just glad you're safe, whoever you are.
It's not a secret?
Oh, this will take some explaining.
Especially because they're from a different world entirely.
Fluffiness level? Foreign planet?
I like how the mention of the fluffiness level is just a straight up call out of the fact that this game has higher graphical fidelity than FF14. Oops, we found ourselves on a planet with better graphics.
Could you tell us a little more about yourselves? What do you mean, familiar being?
Does it have anything to do with those small monsters and the Mercilla's aberrant behavior?
Suddenly snow.
Okay, but you said compatriot? Does that mean you,
I really do wish that they got an actual voice actor to say its lines, instead of just having generic bleeps and bloops with text on the screen.
How did you get yourselves all webbed up like that?
To be perfectly honest, this is a lot to absorb, even for us. But the thrust of it is that a powerful being is trying to wreak havoc on our world, right?
and when havoc is in the wreaking, there's only one thing for us to do.
We have to stop Omega Planetus. Do you have any idea where we might find Omega Planetus?
So, the strongest creature in the area. Oh no. Jindahad?
That'd be my bet.
Then there's not a moment to lose. We depart as soon as we're prepared.
Alright, so now we can use Pictomancy. So let's get the Soul of Pictomancer in our inventory. And restock all the things. And heck, we'll even customize the radial menu. What happened to the radial menu being customized, game? It's because I was on the wrong loadout. There. Okay, so it takes a decent while to make the palms. And we can't make the wings for almost 30 seconds afterward. Good to know. Also, something that I noticed during that last series of cutscenes. Our cat, when he has a frog on his head, the frog's mouth moves along with his. So when he speaks, it looks like the frog speaks too. Yeah, whenever he opens his mouth, the frog opens its mouth. They are in sync with one another. Curbster, you can use Picto outside of this quest because I'm not in the quest right now. My guess is it'll be kind of like the Igni action in Monster Hunter World, where it'll be more valuable inside the quest, but it will be usable outside. And Mog of the Ages here, at least in one of the pre-release videos they showed, did 800 damage, so yeah, that'll be a thing. They just gave us access to 800 damage that we can use every, say, minute and a half, then that's a lot of free damage to use in any quest, so I don't imagine it'll do the same in every quest. Then again, it also does take a decent amount of time to paint each of the things, so maybe it is balanced.
I can barely see a thing.
Jindahad having a bad time.
Not good. Take cover. Hurry.
Come on.
Hey there, Mufa. And yeah, Nersilla is certainly different than usual.
Look.
Curbster, there is a healer job equivalent in this game. It's called Wide Range Sword and Shield. it just doesn't have any Final Fantasy actions. Bye, Mr. Jihad.
There's no exact protocol for this, but authorization can be granted.
I'll take care of it.
So only heroes can beat Omega. Is that what I'm getting here? Okay. Don't be afraid to call for support, it says. Oh, here comes a giant fist. Oh, neat. You can drive the fists into him. Okay, where is SOS Flare? There it is. I've got it set up so that support hunters can join. Though apparently I've got it set so only 2 can join. That's not, oh, there's Mina. Okay. We are getting more support hunters. We'll see how this goes with support hunters. If I fail this quest, if I fail this quest, then I will go ahead and open it up to more players. Oh, hey. Those can come out the side. Good to know.
Discretion over valor, friends!
So, not a huge fan of the fact that it's ground effect AoEs tend to be faster than my moves. Switch Axe might not be the best of matchups against this guy, but we'll make it work. I wonder if it's mountable. I mean, it probably is, right? It is mountable. Well, I suppose these are good ways to keep people from staying on its back. Just firing a barrage of missiles or giant fists. Okay, that's just him leaving the area. I don't have to be looking out for a new attack to come. And of note, the support hunters we've got here are ones that I chose specifically. Fascinating that even the support hunters use Picto abilities. Wow, Rainbow Teeth actually did pretty good damage.
You have to hang on!
Oh, we got Pantocrator coming. Thousand damage from Mog of the Ages there. Okay, so we need to create and destroy wounds on his legs. Be nice if the legs would hold still.
Stamina boost. No stop.
Okay, we've got a wound coming on this leg. Excuse me, sir, can I please have that leg back? Nice, second leg wound. Sounds like we've got another leg wound about to be made. Oh.
Discretion over valor.
Some would argue that discretion is part of valor. The better part, even. And got a new wound. Just need to hit it. Ooh, lasers everywhere. Ow. Give me that wound. And Pantocrator halted. Nice. Ow.
There, you're all set.
So, I'm noticing a couple unique challenges fighting Omega in this game. Nice. Those challenges being... A, it's got a lot of ranged attacks. It is a very range-heavy monster. And B, It really wants us to hit these spindly little legs that move around a lot. Echo bubbles are nice, though. I like them. Get them for defeating the glowy Omega Micros. I wonder if there's value to destroying leg wounds when he's not readying Pantocrator. Like, did I just harm our ability to beat this easily by going for that leg wound during a different time? Maybe. And looks like it is time to go on to phase 3. Oh, I was hoping that that would be an offset. Ooh. Okay, I needed to be paying attention. He was using Larboard Wave Cannon. So in this game, Mustard Bomb is to be avoided. It's not just the tank buster that tanks have to mitigate. Oh, now he's under it. I think the problem with having it say Larboard Wave Cannon over in the right there, where all the text goes, is that so much text goes there that the game basically trains us to ignore it. And now it is DPS check time. Where the Omega battle in FF14 had the level checker DPS check, here we have to defeat the clone Nerscylla in time. Well, that was shockingly easy. And here comes the Delta attack, which, if I'm not mistaken, we are going to hear escape after it fires. Yup. Excellent. This music is so unlike anything we've ever heard in a Monster Hunter game before. It's kind of wild that they put it in. Also, it looks like Omega's getting some new moves. Right, I need to change weapons back. The hitbox on those giant fists has got to be freaking enormous. Because, like, I've been breaking them, or someone's been breaking the ones coming for me, ages before they're even remotely close to my weapon. I wonder what, if anything, breakable is on this guy.
Any lingering effects?
Of what?
Monster down. Let's go.
Okay, he is in fact breakable. And the fact that... Oh, that's clearly the weak point. So left hind leg broke, which means right hind leg still has to break. What are you doing, bud? Okay, time for phase 4. Be funny if Jindahad showed up here to finish him off. Alright, well, if Mustard Bomb's coming, I'm just gonna stay on my bird. There's the glowy one. Oh, did the one blowing up on his leg earlier just happen to fool me? I guess it did. So yeah, I guess you cannot make the giant fists hit him, which makes sense. You couldn't in FF14 either. Just the first one I saw touch one of his legs and explode right then happened at the perfect time to fool me. Also, it looks like both his rear legs are busted, so... Time to go for them front legs. Oh, well, so much for that ice chunk. Maybe I shouldn't stand so close to the mustard bomb there. Feels like even more is going on in this phase. It's not like this guy was just sitting down and letting us win earlier. But then again, it is pretty standard for high-tier monsters to be a lot more aggressive as they near death. And considering there is absolutely not another phase after this unless they added another zone to Jindahad's house.
A little boost for you.
Do we have a glowy boy anywhere? I do not see a glowy boy anywhere. Managed to get out of that larboard wave cannon. Oh, there must have been a glowy boy. Okay, so the shields do not protect us from physical attacks. That was a little close. Honestly, I'm having a great time with this. It's a lot of fun. It's not what we usually get in Monster Hunter, but it is a good time. Oh no, my max HP has been reduced. I didn't see... I was too busy trying to dodge things. I didn't get to see what caused it or what. But let's just go ahead and not get lasered. Cannot be removed while you have enmity. Okay, so it's the tank swap mechanic. Don't even have to dodge to avoid the mustard bomb. Okay. Was not paying attention to the wave cannon, was too busy trying to whip out this hot drink. Thankfully, the wave cannon's range is not infinite.
Don't let that hit you.
Buddy, can you stop? Well, so much for that, wings, but good news is that means I've got Mog of Ages ready to go next. Ow.
You have to hang on.
Excellent. You have halted Pantocrator again. Alright, so we've got him Scully.
Okay, let's up the pace.
Oh, whoop. Yay, I got larboard in time. And we've got another starboard wave cannon incoming? We sure do. Oh, hey, we got him. Nice. That was a fun hunt. Looking forward to doing Savage Omega in multiplayer. Ooh, I got a nodule. Something kind of amusing about Omega in FF14. He became fightable in that game after Rathalos did. Just a little fun fact for you. Yeah, that was a really fun hunt. And Curbster, I don't believe we're going to see Omega M and F, but they do show up as player armor for beating Omega Savage.
Welcome back. That was spectacular beyond words.
You don't regret slaying a compatriot?
Thank you for agreeing to help us so soon after your long and tiring journey here. We couldn't have averted this crisis without you. A fact the Hunters Guild won't soon forget.
May our paths cross again one day.
Farewell, and thank you again.
A new quest has been unlocked, you say?
Yes.
Well, it's not an optional quest. But we got that event quest, and also we got 9-star Blanganga. I wonder what that's going to be like. Dang it, Wandering Minstrel, why do you keep on having to pretend things were harder? Who told him? Okay, so Omega Planetus, or Omega Planetus, Savage Omega Planetus, that's what it is. Savage Omega Planetus. When we're fighting that, it's going to have some Jindahad abilities, apparently.
Understood.
Let's take a look at what we can make.
Yep.
Are the SNS
Something in
and glaive already available? No.
Anything catch your eye?
Bale armor is available. Colors are a little messed up because of the pigment I got going on, but hey. So, hat's got Resentment 2, Max Might 2, 2 level 1 slots. Not terrible. Max Might is good. We'll have to see what the Soul of the Dark Knight gives. Latent Power and Quick Sheath with a level 1 or level 2 deco on the chest. That's not super interesting. Gloves, Resentment, Latent Power, Max Might with a level 3 slot. It's okay. It's not really going to be competitive with the stuff we've already got. The waist, Constitution 2, Resentment 1 with 3-2-1 slots, which, I mean, the slots at least make this pretty good. And the legs, Latent Power 2, Resentment 1 with a level 2 slot. So of these, I'm thinking the head and the waist probably are going to see the most use. So what is Soul of the Dark Knight? So level 2, or at 2-piece, having recoverable damage increases elemental attack, and some greatsword level 3 charge slashes are strengthened. Okay. And at 4-piece, you can perform the special action, the Blackest Night. So it's a set for people who use greatswords that has basically none of the skills that greatswords particularly like to use. Truly, they have been cooking with this armor set.
Anything catch your eye?
So does that mean that the Shadowbringer greatsword is available? Yes, the Dark Knight tree is here. Well, I can preview it, but I can't see the preview because my character's kind of behind the menu. All right,
See you
well,
later.
that's what exists there. And because Omega lives in Jindahad's house, something tells me there's not going to be any Omega investigations. Oh, hey, the environment overview went back to actually showing all the monsters instead of just the ones that the game thinks you want to see. They've reverted that change right when I was getting used to and appreciating it. That's interesting. Also, another interesting note, at one point during the title updates, they moved the Scarlet Forest icon. It used to be like more up here, but they moved it down, which creates room for something right about here to show up eventually. But I tell you what, I am going to do a 9-star Blangonga. Wait, what's this? Oh, right, I have the tickets that tempered monsters of this level give. Or not, because this would give it the same. I guess I need Guardian Fulguranja stuff for something. Whatever. I'm going to do a 9-star Blangonga and see just what it's like. And then I'll open this up and maybe we'll try and do a multiplayer Savage Omega. And Curbster, my bet is that we get a new zone in that area either as like the last title update or as part of Monster Hunter Wilds Born.
It's a challenging quest, but that just makes for a sweeter victory.
And Blangonga is, as we all know, weak to fire. And thus do I bring my fire weapon. Now, Blangonga is not an especially high-tier monster, so I have to wonder what's going to change to make it deserve this 9-star. Also, the fact that when Blangonga is doing its breath attack, its butt is a weak point is kind of awkward. Not as awkward as the fact that it went like a million miles away, so I had no chance whatsoever to actually hit it with my full release. Yeah, 9-star Blangonga in this game feels like it's kind of a meme, like just the idea of it. If you'd told me that they were going to make an extra hard Blangonga in GU, I would have been like, oh no. But in this game, this Blangonga, nah, this is like the tamest Blangonga we've ever had. Is that a new attack? Oops, I did not restock my healing supplies.
Flashlight gauge. Use it to blind the monster.
Don't mind if I do. There, now I've at least got something to work with. So he calls his buddies, and then they all try and jump us in sequence. So it seems that our Soul of the Pictomancer indeed does work, but do less damage against not Omega. For an attack with such a big wind-up, that punch did, like, no damage.
I can feel it. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Nice job paralyzing the monkey. You gotta love a Raphma that's willing to help. Guess he's not moving to a new area just yet. Nice timing, Cat. Do I need anything from Blangos? No, I do not. Still gonna finish carving this one.
Time to go on the offensive.
Oh, that was unpleasant. Just completely whiffing my full release. I both created and destroyed a tempered wound in the time it finished to, or the time it took to finish doing my focus strike on his face. Heavy blunt. Didn't hit his face with it.
Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
I broke both tempered wounds with that.
All right. Perfectly plundered. Sonic's last leg. Just a little more. Leave this to me. Heels inbound.
Dang, I was kind of hoping that one of those would be a blunt pod. Ew, they're all gooey.
Flesh rots. Carrion feeds the scavengers, and the bones remain. All part of the cycle of life.
Man, that would have been really impressive if it hit. Like, just visually, the fact that his face glows more and more the brighter my thing gets. It's a neat visual.
We've received additional supply items. Take a look.
Get out of there, the cat says to a guy who is rooted and who the cat could absolutely help.
I'll patch you up.
And there goes 9-star Blangonga. Except for right at the end there where I had my Vigor Wasp revival go off. Not really all that bad. Quite possibly the easiest 9-star. Wonder what we're gonna get for doing that. And none of these monkeys growing any mushrooms. Nope. Why, yes, I did pay for this animation. Okay, so just a few charms. I mean, I guess it's more than you would get for doing like a 9-3 Ray Dow. But it's not really that interesting. Maybe in terms of effort required to get them, this is a pretty decent quest to do. That's a lot of crit draw. Shame I don't use it. And Curbster, something tells me the Wandering Minstrel is not going to sing us a song, considering he's just the quest giver, and it seems that he has already had his idea. So, the quest itself is his song, I suppose. Oh wait, Jindahad is an active monster in the quest? That potentially changes things if you have to deal with both of these at once. Okay, so Omega is weak to lightning. Makes sense. It is a robot. Metal conducts electricity, etc. And it looks like the hind legs are where it is weak to cut. The front legs are where it is weak to blunt. The head is breakable. And the rear power unit is breakable. Which I think is the little thing that sticks out of its back sometimes, is my guess. Though it doesn't look like that's what the thing's pointing at. Yeah, it looks like cut weapons go for the hind legs, and shot and blunt go for the front legs. Good to know. And the rear power unit is weak to dragon. Fascinating. Omega Planetus, an Omega frame that has crossed the interdimensional rift and descended on the Forbidden Lands in its search for more powerful life forms and planets to invade. Named Omega Planetus to distinguish it from other Omega frames, it plans to study this world's life forms, primarily the monsters of the Forbidden Lands, in order to evolve and subjugate everything in its path. Also, interesting to note, Omega Planetus is a question mark, question mark, question mark. The thing that Gormagala stopped being in this game. When we have Construct right here. Why isn't it a Construct? Construct would make perfect sense. Becomes incredibly dangerous and aggressive when activating Pantocrator mode. Repeatedly attacking its head will get it to focus on a single hunter who can direct its attacks. If the targeted hunter is in danger, another hunter can draw its attention by attacking the head again. You can also attack its legs to create opportunities for further attacks, so work together with other hunters to bring it down. Makes sense. Can't be poisoned or put to sleep or exhausted. Makes sense also. Can't trap it. No flashes, no sonics. Really? Slaying 10 gets us the alpha title, whereas basically any other monster, you slay the first tier of title you get from it is its name. But no, we gotta slay 15 to get Omega. Very interesting.
I'll be waiting here.
Alright. Small monster feel good. Right. There's also the Omega Micros. Or I guess it would be Omega Micros. Small machines manufactured by Omega Planetus. They home in on hunters, then self-destruct. Because they're sensitive to sound, a sonic bomb can be used to draw their attention. Additionally, they occasionally create a shield when destroyed, protecting against certain attacks, which could prove advantageous. And they can give Omega screws. Not just gunpowder. Alright, let's go ahead and get a lobby ID up here in case anyone is watching who wants to join. In the meantime, let's head over here because the support ship's here.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Oh. Anything you like. Have at ya. Hope it serves you well. Hope it serves you well.
I just habitually buy everything he has that isn't a monster part. And if it is a monster part, I'll buy it if I don't have enough. However much enough may be.
Hope it serves you well.
I need to make a new loadout, specifically for Omega. Which means I can go ahead and store everything that doesn't work against it. Herbal meds still have value because of the DPS check Nerzilla. I wonder if luring pods work to just get aggro. I don't have a shield, so I probably shouldn't try and find out. Alright, Curbster's still doing regular Omega. Good luck there. And in the meantime, I suppose I will find out how agonizing Savage Omega is with NPC partners. Could be interesting. think I've still got insurance active.
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I do still have insurance active for another 22 minutes. Which will hopefully be long enough. Oh, we got a new scene. So the quest said that Jindahad was active, but no, he's not. He's dead and getting analyzed. Go ahead and send this SOS flare right now.
Sweeter victory.
Take a demon drug. Take an armor skin.
I'll see you back at camp.
Take a hot drink. And then make my way in.
A Jindahad carcass.
Omega Clematis has returned, and it may have assimilated Jindahad's power.
Ooh, and we got escape right from the start.
To the target.
Okay, it does damage.
Get clear. May this be of use. All right.
Oh, we got rando. Neat. I thought that if I was in a private lobby, only NPC hunters could join. Looks like we got 3 randos. Interesting. Well, welcome to the party, randos. I hope we can get this done. I do notice that 2 of us have shields, so hopefully they will actually target the head. I sure as heck won't. Oh, wait, nope. I'm the only one here without a shield. Missed the gun lance. Dang it, I tried doing my sword counter, but I was not in sword mode. Alright, so there's an ice attack. So it has, in fact, decided that Jindahad was strong enough to actually borrow some attacks from. Someone brought a para weapon. Nice. I bet it's that SNS. And our partners here are Wormwood, Masamune, and Ochinda. Nope. Let's not paint anything while we've got mustard bomb coming. Okay, so he really likes to do flamethrower twice in a row. in Savage. Of course, he had to walk away from my full release. I was not paying attention to the text that said he was doing wave cannon. But our SNS has got some wide range, it seems, or maybe someone else. But probably the SNS. And time for Pantocrator mode. You know, Pantocrator mode seems a good time to use the Rocksteady mantle. Rip that guy. Ow! And we all died. What an end scene. I'm going to change it so that my SOS only brings NPC hunters. But that makes it so that only support hunters can join the quest. Whatever, that's fine.
All right.
If anyone else shows up who wants to join, then I'll just leave the quest. Easy enough. Though at this point, I do need to get insurance back.
I'm counting on you.
I like the Azuz cuisine because it gives Tumbler, which is basically the equivalent of like Evasion 2 or 3. It's not bad. Gotta restock items. Then it will be time to go.
have been issued fresh supply items.
I'll see you back at camp.
There it is. Target spotted.
And it seems we cannot sneak attack.
Let's begin then.
Just gonna go bring that mustard bomb away from the party. Should have been paying attention to the fact that there was a wave cannon incoming.
Hey, shake it off.
Well, there goes insurance. And now I know better than to use my full release when no one has aggro on it.
I'm glad you're all right. Don't
Once
worry.
someone's got it controlled, then maybe. That ledge ruined me. Where? There. Okay, we have a tank now. Yeah, I suppose I should have seen that coming.
Back to the trick.
Little bit of a shame to break that leg wound before Pantocrator, but who knows? I don't think I can even do Pantocrator in Phase 1. Got caught out in the middle of an animation that prevented me from busting a fist. Thankfully, I was already starboard, so the larboard wave cannon was fine. Was really hoping that that guy would just suddenly give us a shield, but oh well.
Hold on strong.
We do have an ice pillar to use here, but he's not under it. Ooh, nice knockdown. We love to see it. And Pantocrator mode begins. Okay, that's got wider range than the fire from standard Omega. Oh. Almost got him with that. I know the back legs are weaker to cut, but this front one's taking a decent amount of damage. It might get a wound soon. Oh, he really is on top of the target. I hope he creates 2 wounds up there. You know, saving the mount for Pantocrator mode does seem like a pretty decent use of time. So that's 2 leg wounds. Oh, the shield was gone.
Must hold on strong.
Didn't quite get clear of that. Well, I'm glad those aren't going for me. Unfortunately, they came to me. Ooh, looks like there's a wound about to develop on this leg. That was closer than I wanted it to be. Oh, nope, not the time to sharpen.
Kidding me.
Nope, still not the time to sharpen. Looks like there's also a wound about to develop on this leg. Okay, there's the wound.
My
Unfortunately, there's also me. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't go for wounds while I've got a missile coming through my face. If there is one thing I have been learning during this particular quest, it is don't be greedy.
Now's our chance.
Looks like there's another leg wound developing up high on there. It looks like Pantocrator mode's done. Ooh, there's a glowy boy. Please no, please no, please no, please no. Unfortunately, there was nowhere for me to go during that laser. How many times have I gotten hit by that now? Oh no. So I survived with 1 HP, but then the fire blight got me. I do not believe this is going to end in success. But that's honestly kind of to be expected with these NPC allies, and also with me being bad. With a player who is good at taking enmity, or I suppose with 2, because you need a tank swap, then this might become more pleasant. Ow. I do not see any glowy boys. Ow. Well, I tried to counter the missile, but went a little too early. If I'd successfully countered it, I might have been able to either survive or get out of the way of that laser.
I'm glad you're all right. Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
Oof, Curbster, your group failed the Nersilla DPS check, huh? Try it with NPC hunters. They worked just fine for me. Because they already know the mechanics of the hunt, at least to an extent. But
See you again,
I
Hunter.
think I'm actually going to go ahead and call it, because it is getting close to 10 p.m. here. And I have defeated a standard Omega. So yeah, that's going to be it for this stream. Thanks for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. And I will be back on Tuesday in the afternoon instead of late like this for more attempts at Savage Omega. See you then, friends.